All right, y'all. Let's get to this. Zahara and Dino. Dino is Zahara's boyfriend who shot her. And confessed to it, pleaded guilty to it, almost took her life. I don't listen. You can't tell me this was anything but a miracle, how this girl is still alive. Like you can't tell me it's anything but a miracle. I don't like she, I'm trying to censor what I'm saying, but yeah. So anyway, you would think that he would have faced some type of legal action or whatnot, and he did, but he never actually went to jail or nothing like that, which is pretty crazy. He entered into a plea deal which allowed him to avoid jail. And you would think that they would no longer be together, but unfortunately, that's not the case. They're still together. They're still together. And not only are they together, but she is viciously defending this man after he just pew-pewed her in the head. Let me start with this report real quick, and then I want to show you what she just said because I thought that was very interesting. But let me give you some additional context, and then we can get to what she just said recently.
Now, most of us spend the 4th of July enjoying a day off of work, watching the fireworks, pretty much enjoying all that comes out of the holiday. And it seemed like Ladarius and Zara were doing the same. That is until Ladarius called 911 to allegedly confess to shooting his girlfriend. According to Flower Mound police, the two were in a heated argument when they were walking back from the Flower Mound 4th of July Independence Fest. The fight reportedly turned physical, and Ladarius ordered Zara to go into the back of the SUV. From there, the fight only continued.
I don't know why dudes be taking pictures like that, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we some grown men. Can we just keep it real? You know, we used to do that when we was kids, Well, we some grown men posting thirst traps. You got a whole girlfriend who you just pew-pewed in the head. Like, I don't understand what's up with these dudes. Social media is great because, we have access to one another and we can encourage one another. We could preach the gospel to one another. We could tell the good news of Jesus Christ. Social media is great from that standpoint. But, social media created a lot of toxicity. And maybe it was always there to begin with. But social media just put a microscope on it. Social media just further encouraged it. Social media just rewarded that type of behavior. Maybe.
But it took a turn when Ladarius allegedly pulled out his tan Glock firearm from the driver's door and fired it. A bullet hit Zara right above her right eye. By the time officers arrived, they found her lying on the ground outside of the car. Ladarius, for his part, didn't leave or try to flee and stayed there. And given that he called 911 allegedly admitting to shooting his girlfriend, officers arrested him. Meanwhile, Zara was rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Initially, her status was unclear, but thankfully, she survived. As for Ladarius, he was booked and charged with aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury and deadly conduct discharging a firearm. So that was back in July of 2024. Now, 7 months later.
So listen, I understand a couple things. Let me say this in a way let me see if I can try to articulate this. I understand that accidents happen, but as a firearm owner, that should never happen. If you're a responsible firearm owner, you should never discharge your gun in a car, which results in your girlfriend getting hit in the head. That should never happen. The second thing, because a lot of people, and she's even saying like, yo, it was an accident and stuff like that. Well, they admitted to being in a pretty heated argument. They admitted to being in a pretty heated argument leading up to what happened. That's what they admitted it to. And if you look on their social media, and some people will say, well, this is just them playing a character. This is not how they are in real life, right? When bad things happen, what do people say? Well, that's not how they really are in real life. They're just playing a character. That's what they always be saying, right? But if you look on their social media, if you have any level of discernment, even before the pew pew happened, you can pick up on certain levels of what seems to be actual abuse that probably takes place off camera. And I don't say those claims lightly, but if you just were to look at the social media and look at their engagement between one another, it doesn't seem like a healthy situation to begin with. Anyway, let's continue.
A stunning turn in the case. Ladarius pleaded guilty to the shooting, but that's not what's stunning. He avoided a jury trial and even prison time by entering his guilty plea. Instead, he just received probation. So that agreement happened all just last week. And he was released from jail last week too, where he's been since his arrest in July. Now, according to online records, Ladarius is prohibited from having a gun or ammunition. However, it's unclear if part of his probation includes that he's prohibited from speaking with Zara. But while their joint account...
All right. I'm not trying to like make jokes or nothing like that, but like W lawyer, I guess. Like, I don't understand that. That is just from the attorney's perspective. That is an incredible feat, my guy, because wow, you pew-pewed your girlfriend in the head. Now, they said he didn't run from the scene. He actually called the cops, and he's the one who said that he did it. He stayed on scene. He didn't try to flee. Okay. But you completely avoided jail time? Completely? That is insane. Like, just think about that for a second. That is insane. That is truly insane. Anyway, no, this is not the one I want. I want the other one. I want the other one. I think it's this one right here. Yeah. This one right here. So this was posted 3 days ago. And it said that Zahara was preparing to have a surgery. I don't know. This video just kind of got me thinking. This is why I wanted to cover this story in the first place. Let me play the video and then we'll talk.
Hurts. And people are like, does it hurt? Yes. Yes. Everything hurts. And they told me I can't sleep on this side, but this side hurt more than this side. So I was sleeping on this side. Okay, I know my hair is, I know I need to put my hair up, but I don't care. I'm going to get surgery tomorrow. Who cares what people think? Literally. I think I'm so emotional because I have God, but like things still hurt me. Like I don't want people to like, oh, like she's so strong, she can handle whatever. No, I'm human too. Like I can't handle whatever. I am not okay. But it's okay because I have God and I have people that support me. So yeah, it's gonna be okay. And then the most importantly, I have you guys that literally support me, and you guys don't care. Like, you know that it's my life. I can live it however I want. And the decisions that I'm making in my life has nothing to do with you guys.
So I believe she's talking about the decision to stay with dude after he attempted to delete her, allegedly. You know what? People were speculating too, and I don't want to get too in the weeds with it, but it's just sad because people were also speculating that she was like using her GoFundMe money in order to help his legal defense. Allegedly, this is speculation, right?
No one knows how sweet Dino is. I swear to God, no one knows. You weren't in the car. You weren't driving. You weren't anywhere. And do people even know where I was at? Do you? No. The ones that read the whole story and they're educated in the story, okay. But everybody else, no. You don't know what happened. Because why? I'm a Capricorn. So why do I need to stick up for someone that doesn't need to be stuck up for?
Right.
And why is he out? Tell me that. Tell me that.
Period.
It took 7 months and a week and he got out. Why though? Oh, okay. And he still has my phone, my passport, everything that Dino had on, his jewelry, wallet, keys, his phone, Fatima's stuff, Zay's stuff. They still have that. My rental car. And I'm so tired of you guys that weren't even there commenting on my stuff. I just want you guys to know everything is being deleted. So you can comment all you want. I'm going to delete that.
You're wasting your time.
Literally, people are telling me that they pray for me because I'm delusional. And I said, me?
Right.
I appreciate the prayers, but I don't appreciate you telling me that you're praying for me because I'm delusional.
Right.
Okay, 1 second. Let's look up the definition of delusional real quick. Delusional. Delusional. Let's look it up real fast. Delusional. 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 Characterized by or holding false beliefs or judgments about external reality that are held despite incontrovertible evidence to the contrary. Stay in school. Typically as a symptom of a mental condition. Based on or having faulty judgment mistaken. Okay, that's a better definition. That's a lot easier and more clear. Based on having faulty judgment or mistaken. Zahara, I say this with all due respect. Because like I said, it's a miracle that you are still here. It is a miracle. It is a miracle. It is a miracle. It is a miracle. I'm going to say this with all due respect, Zahara. Don't be upset with people that are praying for you to come out of that delusion. Don't be upset because you are in fact delusional. I do not care. I do not care. Under any circumstance, under any context, the man that you are with is supposed to be a protector. You should not be in a situation where you have literal holes in your brain because of a firearm that discharged and hit you in the head. That is absolutely crazy. And you need to wake up and you need to pray for discernment, pray for wisdom, pray for understanding, and pray for the strength to leave that situation. Because you could very well have been in the grave. But some way, somehow, by the grace of God, you're still here. Like, that's really crazy. That's really some crazy stuff. It's really some crazy stuff. And I'm not even going to get into like all the other videos and whatnot, but you look across the internet, you look across, the things that they've posted, it doesn't look like a healthy situation whatsoever. And you can say, oh, we were just joking. But you know what? Within every joke lies some truth. There's some truth in every joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's not be completely delusional, to use that word once again. Like, I don't know. The fact that she's still there is wild. The fact that she's upset because people are praying is also wild. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, obviously, but it seems like this is some sort of like response to trauma. And I think the trauma has been going on well before she actually got hit in the head. And I don't think her getting hit in the head, with all due respect, I don't think that necessarily helped from a judgment standpoint of her being able to see the reality of like the danger of that situation. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it. I just pray that for both of them, I pray that both of y'all get right. And I pray that both of y'all find God. And I pray that both of y'all can find healing. And we'll leave it at that.